Local tough guy. 'Twas the fight before Christmas. It is your next fight night in Boston.
Yeah. December 13th, we're back at Royale. The main event is going to be J.A. Brown. He's fighting this dude that everyone calls African Mike, and it makes me weirds me out saying African Mike.
But he goes by
African Mike,
which is wild.
African Mike is a monster puncher, and the significance of this fight is...
Hold on, African Mike is also local now.
Correct.
Which is like, that's another... He's not from... Or he's not... He is. He's not... Sorry. He's not in Africa.
No. He's in America. He's in Boston, like Braintree, the greater Boston area. But... So J.A. Brown taking on a very dangerous opponent at 147 pounds. So in 21 professional fights, J.A.'s only ever fought above the welterweight limit. We're going to see what J.A. has at welterweight. I believe J.A. is a world talent at welterweight.
Yeah, I think he's a great shot of making some serious waves. But a lot of these, the Matchrooms, the Top Ranks, the Queensberries, the Golden Boys, if you're going to fight at 147, they want to see you fighting at 147.
It's not even that, too. If we get late notice opportunities, a lot of times it's the weight class up. I don't want a late notice opportunity at middleweight. I want one at
168, exactly, yeah.
Super welter. So the card is a great balance of guys that are, budding superstars that sell a ton of tickets in fights that they should win, some really, really intriguing local versus local matchups, and then established stars. So with established stars, you get the J.A. Browns. We have Kendrick Ball making his return after a year layoff. We have Keno Luna making a return after a year layoff. So those are some established stars. In terms of like competitive matchups, the true main event in terms of competitiveness.
So let's talk about true main event versus main event, because we talk about this an awful lot. We have main events all the time, and then often the second to last fight is the true main event. It's the one that people are really looking for. Jai is a stud. He's going to be on the world stage, but the one people are most interested in,
just because of how much of a parity. Like, I don't know who's going to win it. It's Josh Orta versus that kid Jeffrey Yu. So it's the Terror versus the Fly. BoxRec gives us percentages of who they believe is going to win, and that's at 47% each. It's a dead heat between the two of them. In other insane local versus local matchups, we have Gabe Mercedes is finally going to fight Alfred Raymond. Raymond is an upset machine. They were scheduled to fight on our last show. Gabe Mercedes has fought at the national level multiple times as an amateur. Way more accomplished as an amateur. Where I don't think Alfred Raymond even had any amateur fights, but he's beaten a lot of great local talent.
So Alfred Raymond has only fought the best of the best, and he's beat or had draws with a lot of them.
Yeah.
Controversial too, like some of them that I thought he clearly won.
100%.
He's been like a judoka and wrestler and
mixed martial artist,
since he's like I've been doing this since I was like
10. Look at his years. He's got like 40 plus professional fights.
So like he is. So what he lacks in amateur boxing experience, people don't realize. Like he's a well-versed boxer in his own right.
The fight that I'm by far and away most excited for, two guys we've had on the podcast, Zach Kalmus, the Shark, is taking on the Haitian King, Harold Roy. What happens when an unstoppable force in the Haitian King meets an immovable object in the Shark? That fight is just absolutely going to be a bloodbath.
And so I hate to make predictions. This is a weird one. It's a six-rounder?
Six-rounder.
I don't know that either one stops the other. I think it's going to be them killing each other for 6 rounds, and it might go the distance.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I could see a knockout, though, too.
Yeah.
I could.
Has Kalmus ever been knocked out?
He's been stopped in bare knuckle, but it's really like cuts and shit. Yeah. It's really like attrition. Like he's got dropped by that kid Quentin Sumner, who's good. Yeah. And he's a big puncher, but can Kalmus be knocked out? I don't know. If someone can do it, it's Harold Roy.
Yeah. And has Roy ever been stopped?
No.
Just been decision.
As an amateur, he tore his bicep.
Correct. And even as a pro, he tore his bicep and finished.
Yeah, in the Golden Gloves, he wanted to keep going. So I don't think the referee saw it. He thought it was a punch because he grimaced. You could see his bicep roll up. I jumped up on the apron. I stopped it personally. I think even Matt always gets ahead of me. He's good about it. I think this is one of the few times I saw it before you did.
Yeah.
But that's the only time he's ever received a stoppage was tearing his bicep
that
during
required
a fight.
surgery. Yeah. So, and then as far as like budding superstars, that Io Martins is back. Bam Bam. He throws grenades. Sugar Shane Jordan is back. He's so fucking exciting. And then another guy that's a ticket moving machine, just an absolute juggernaut, is PJ Campbell.
Oh, we forgot it.
And then, dude, there's another local scrap.
Jared Marshall, Russ Kimber.
Yep, Jared Marshall, Russ Kimber is going to be just a bloodbath. We got Jared Marshall making his professional debut. All of Jared Marshall's wins and all of Jared Marshall's losses as an amateur came against us. So he's only ever beaten Nolan Brothers boxers. He's only ever lost to Nolan Brothers boxers. Everything has been against us. And Russ Kimber doesn't give a fuck who he fights. He'll fight anybody. And then we have the debut of the kid Diaz from Maine fighting Nick Monty. That's like a coin toss scrap too. So there's so many fights that are super competitive on paper. There's a lot of fights that, again, brand new guys cutting their teeth that should win, like Shane Jordan should win on paper, PJ should win on paper, but they have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the time you figure it out. And then you have established superstars like Keno Luna, Josh Orta, Kendrick Ball, Jai Brown. It's so stacked.
I think 2026 is going to be a big year for Shane Jordan. I think he's really, really has a plan set, and I think we're going to keep him busy. I'm excited.
How about that granite chin on the guy that you gave him first?
Oh
my
God.
God.
I was just talking to him, actually. Kadeem, that fucking kid is the toughest motherfucker on planet Earth. It's funny, I was actually talking to his brother on IG. He was just shooting me a message. He's like, hey, I'm Kadeem's brother. And I was like, dude, I want to get that kid back on a show. That kid is so fucking electric, so tough.
Kadeem, I think, is 0-2. I think he'd beat...
I think he's taking 0-3, but one time he fought...
80% of the local guys of that weight class.
During Ramadan, he was fasting and shit.
And he fought Shea Wilcox.
He fought Shea Wilcox and fucking Shane Jordan locally. Like, two monster fighters.
Yeah. Shane peppered his ass in the third round, and he did not go down.
No, his fucking face exploded.
I thought it was a broken orbital for sure. I don't think it was.
I think it ended up just being horribly swollen.
Yeah, I mean, Shane was turning his shit over.
And Kadeem was there the whole time.
Yeah.
And Kadeem actually stung Wilcox, I think, with a hook at one point in his fight. Yeah, Kadeem's good.
Yeah.
We'll have him back. 2026, Kadeem, if you're listening, we'll have you back 100%.